Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Bosses Only on 𝕃𝕀𝕂𝔼's YouTube channel. We've covered Moongrave Fane before, but we're back, because when we did the Moongrave Fane Bosses Only video, Moongrave Fane, the Scalebreaker DLC in fact, it only just dropped that week, and we hadn't actually learnt the hard mode. I always said we'd go back and do a little video covering the hard mode, and 3 years later, I'm finally doing that, so here it is. This hard mode, it's quite a bit different from the straight vet non-hard mode, and we're going to cover those differences so that you know what to do, what to look out for, what to avoid, and so on and so forth. So let's begin this fight. Tank, taunt the man. The first thing he's going to do is Unrelenting Force. He does his 𝕊𝕦𝕣𝕖, and he leaves some poo circles behind. Nobody be standing in that, and don't stand in the circles either. Also coming back from straight vet are the fire circles that he leaves all over the floor. Watch out for those. He summons a couple of ghosts. They've got protective shields, and as we know, synergizing this thing creates a bubble which, when heavy attacked, explodes and destroys the shields. So the boss picks a person at random. It won't be the tank, it'll be someone who doesn't have a taunt on the boss. So if that bat is ever on the boss, it means that the tank lost taunt on the boss. So make sure you keep him taunted, because you do not want that bat on the tank. If the bat gets to the person it's chasing, it one-shots them. They're dead immediately. So if you get the bat on you, you'll know, because you'll have a little tiny like AoE thing under your feet that the boss will put on you. Just run away. Run around the tank, run around the walls, just stay far away. The reason it can't be the person who has the bat on them or the tank synergizing the Hemo Helot is because as soon as that gets synergized, a Hoarvor pops up that will run towards the person heavy attacking the thing, and it puts a horrendous dot on you. So you need to kill that instantly. So as you can see here, we shoot that, Hoarvor comes up, we've got to kill that Hoarvor, stat. Don't let it get you. There you go, you've killed it very dank. So anytime there's a bat chasing somebody, you need to synergize the thing, and then the bat will die immediately, and the ghosts, if they're up, will lose their shields and they'll be damageable. But the main thing is we've got to get rid of that bat, because it one-shots whoever it's chasing. Now this part where the boss goes in the middle and the box gets moved, so you want to move the box only when the fire is being breathed, because if you touch it at any other time, the person touching it to move it is going to get a humongously horrendous debuff on them, and they're probably going to die. Obviously big debuff where you can't get healed at all unless you stand in the green thing. If you are tethered to a spike, run to your spike and wait for it to go away. Now the bat is coming up on 𝕃𝕀𝕂𝔼. You can see it's being telegraphed to you by the little AoE under her feet. Run over here, we synergize the thing, and we can take the shield off the bat, and the bat is gone, which is very dank. And then back on the boss. The Holofang Diamors, these gigantic Khajiit men, they come up at percentages of the boss's health. The first one comes up at around 70%, and they will come up periodically. I believe that it is around 70%, then again at half health, and at 30, 20, and 10%. Those are the times where you will get a Diamor. It's just a big cat man with a big heavy attack. Tank, taunt it, keep it away from everybody else. Remember, we're going to have one DPS move the box out of the way when the fire is going to happen. Tank is going to need to taunt this ghost pretty soon. There we go, he's got him. When the ghosts are up, the tank wants to keep them near the boss, and we're just going to wait until somebody is chosen to have a bat chase them. Once the bat is up, it is at that time that a DPS will go synergize the Hemo Helot down there under the dragon's face, and heavy attack to destroy it, because that'll take the shields off the ghosts and the bat of course will die right away. And the ghosts, you know, you just take a second to kill them. But remember, as soon as that ball is heavy attacked, Hoarvor pops up with its horrendous dot. Don't let it get to anyone, kill it as quick as you possibly can, and then get back on the boss. If there's one of those big Khajiit blokes there, make sure to kill him quickly as well. Tank, taunt any ghosts, and by now you should be into a rhythm. Now, as the fight progresses and the boss's health gets less and less, more and more of these spiky blood willies will come up, which tether to a player. Find which one is tethered to you, run to it and stand in the safety circle right on it until it goes away. If you're not in that safety circle on the spike you're tethered to, you cannot be healed at all. You have a complete no healing debuff on you. So you need to go and stand on your spike until it goes away. And of course, while those spikes are up, they also spawn those little blood bogey things. So make sure you kill those, because they're quite annoying. Somebody's got a bat. Let's go synergize the thing, destroy the thing. Stay out of the 𝕊𝕦𝕣𝕖. Don't stand in the circles. Remember to keep an eye out for when he lays circles of fire. He'll cover like a portion of the room, so you want to be away from there. We've got another Diamor. Tank, taunt it. Keep it over there with the boss. Now, One thing for the tank to keep in mind, there's a couple of different kinds of heavy attacks. There's one that's, you know, pretty quick, that he just charges up and smacks. You can eat that one with a block. There's a longer one where he's winding it up for a second. If you see that one, you probably want a dodge roll, because even through block, it's quite a big bit of damage. And there's already a lot of different adds and mechanics and debuffs that can happen in here. The less things that are happening to the tank, the better, and the tank wants to make sure to always stay close to heals. Use the Purify if you can, if you've got the debuff on you too, because it absolutely shreds your health so unbelievably quickly. Again, we're almost done with this. Dragon's about to breathe fire again. We need DPS to move the box. That way the boss gets weakened when he's hit by the flame, and the flame doesn't get to spread out and kill the rest of you. A couple more ghosts. And we've had a whoopsie. That was from the debuff, but I think we're getting picked up, and that shouldn't be a problem. It's very easy for there to be a lot of things going on, especially these little blood people. Whenever the willies come up, and remember, like I said, lower the health, the more people get a tether. Eventually, all 4 players will have a tether to a spike, and they'll need to go stand on their spike until it goes away. Because again, while you're tethered to a spike, you have a no healing at all debuff. You cannot be healed, which is not very dank. Back onto the boss. Another Diamol. Here's all the fire circles, so they cover a pretty good chunk of the room, and it's usually all concentrated in one area, meaning there's still somewhere to stand. So once he's laid them, everybody get away from them. He's gone behind the box again. Let's get the box moved out of the way so the fire hits the boss. Very dank. Probably going to have another Diamol coming up right about now. And remember to keep an eye out in case you get that little AoE under your feet that tells you there's a bat being spawned and it's going to chase you. Okay, we've all got tethers to spikes. Go stand in the green safety thing. You can be healed as long as you're standing in the safety. If you're not, you will not receive any healing. And I can't overstate that. You've got to get to that spike because you'll probably die. So, the bat is on GFA, or other DPS. Synergize the thing. Kill the Hoarvor as quick as you can. Shields are gone. The bat dies. We can kill any ghosts that might be in the room. Remember, this is not a DPS check. You don't have to have super high earth-shattering DPS. All you need to do is follow the mechanics and take care of each one as it occurs, and you will be victorious. And so that is how to do the hard mode for Moongrave Fane. And with that completed, we have looted our very dank motif pages and masks and lockpicks and stuff, and that's really awesome. I think the dragon dies at the end of this cutscene, hashtag spoiler alert, but we're not going to show that, because that's cruel. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like what you see, and click the bell to be notified when I actually pull my finger out and make another video. You can also check out Katt's tweets at Twitter. And there's Instagram to look at pictures of stuff. And what else have we got? We've got YouTube. Hello, welcome to YouTube. We're on YouTube right now. And don't forget to check out the stream at twitch.tv/𝕊𝕌𝔹𝕊𝒂𝒎𝒑𝒔. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.